Really? Let's get it. Let's see what we got. We might have to do a rematch on one. Oh my God. Man, can imagine. I knew that's you. For me? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You're not ready for me. You might as well just, a loss, a loss, a loss, a loss. And what happened before that? A loss. What happened before that too? A loss. Damn. Yeah, it was. No, 3 of them. What DJ Khaled say? Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Let's meet the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the Raiders.
At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. And please welcome your...
Yeah, get his tactics. Hold on. No. Come on. Slide over. Come slide over. Yeah, we need you, man. See, he been great. I've been. I'm gonna get him in the next year. I know it's a guaranteed win. Why try? Got another attack. We got another one. Another one. Another victim.
And Sean's New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reasons for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference, to the Conference Finals, maybe to an NBA Finals, and winning a championship. How can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific.
It's not going to happen.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, they finally have hope, they finally have a chance.
I know it's crazy.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves.
You go to settings.
Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here's Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Brunson against Conley. Brunson the pass to Hart. It's stolen by Randall. Got a piece of it. Pass to Conley. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Nice move. It's rebounded by New York. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level.
That shit out of here, man. That shit fake out of here, man. That shit beat, man. They doing that because that nigga cold, man.
And this is Edwards' game.
Cold, man.
He's aggressive in trying to score. It really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And as the salary cap looks set.
Weakest foot.
To rise significantly, Shams. Any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. That will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Brunson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Look at that.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Minnesota in the lead, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical and looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask, this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game or impact injuries?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Towns, no luck. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Good D by Anunoby.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hey, Sean, for the past decade, you've been a major player in the NBA. It's been LeBron's league. It's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league.
This is not bad.
Victor Wembanyama is someone.
Okay, they just passed a note down here, or down here. What about Anthony Edwards in Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a phase out.
I used to play 2K day in, day out. Not this one. Well, this one, this one, but nigga, with T-Dot in them, bro, I play 2K. This all we do.
Drive by
All day, all night.
Into attack
But nigga,
on that one.
when I, but nigga, it's not, it's common sense, bro. Test that shit.
Here's
literally
McBride.
says release. You're on the release.
DiVincenzo.
It's a better chance for you to hit
The kick out
every
to
time.
They get it back. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the second free throw, good. So it's Minnesota now.
Not coach settings. Oh, gameplay. Coach settings.
Here's DiVincenzo. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for the New York Knicks.
I hella thought that was me in Minnesota. I was pressed square and everything.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Miles McBride, Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the 5. There the group in New York will start the second one. And we've got a timeout call from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In fourth, the timeout.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Out to Edwards. It's deflected.
That shit. I want that. I want that. Oh, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this is recorded. Hey, he got a score on that.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Every year, it seems like Randall's
up for that,
playing
y'all.
with more awareness.
Don't worry about it, Chuck.
That's why you can now run the offense to him.
Over in the corner, McBride. Sims inside. Gobert on him. Here's Brunson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brunson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Now the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their teams, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes. And the second chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury taxes, it's a whole other animal now. Second
You gotta make it every time you shake a bait.
For teams that are
Ain't
deep in
that
the
right,
second
Coach?
apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades,
mind if
to be
I
able to
do.
sign players
Don't mind
for
if
more
I
than the
do.
minimum.
Don't-
And
hey,
we're
don't
seeing that
mind if I
happen to
do.
at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how
I mean,
will that
please.
impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Crosses over. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert's led the league in block shots. And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Anthony Edwards. Putting up about 25 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. Timberwolves trail by 4. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Anunoby, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
He hungry, Chuck.
Randall against Bridges. Pass to Dillingham. Out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Hart.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you outside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. I love hearing what he has to say.
Every time I see like that, we're going to get more on
They really started to get close to the basket.
Count the basket. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And how about that take from Gobert? He loves challenging the defense on the drive.
It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Brunson with a clean look. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
From deep, Brunson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. It's tough. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
But that's okay, y'all. We're going to get there.
You look at New York. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Even before the game started.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he had a pause for me. I'm waiting on you. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen in those NBA lockers.
And here's Randle, still scoreless. Minnesota again turning it over. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out. Now that the mid-season grind is well underway. We take a look at the Timberwolves. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And I think for Minnesota, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's.
What an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball.
Dillingham with it, now guarded by Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Frank, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his
They knew that shit wasn't a foul, bro.
he's
Not
put
lying.
into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And here's Brunson outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To stop the run. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Hart. Stolen by McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Edwards.
The defense here on both transitions.
No good.
Offense
Shot missing.
and defense
Good.
on all
Anunoby.
everywhere.
Hart finds Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Edwards.
Oh,
Hit that one.
he's home.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Outside, Towns. New York missing again. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming off the locker. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, you get north to south with OG, and he's going to go all the way.
And Gobert hits to Randle.
Light day over there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it. Brent is everything.
Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list. Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up,
kept alive. Gobert.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hart, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Gillingham. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Mikal Bridges. .156 left in the third quarter. Edwards passes to Randall. With the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
Towns against Gobert. Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. New York, no good that time either. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Randall surveying the D. And stolen by Anunoby. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Right wing. There's McDaniels trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brunson outside. It's Hart on the wing.
That is fun to watch. Let's it go at the...
And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
On the free throw, no good. You know, Brett, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. New York moving the ball around. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart, 5 to shoot. Anunoby has the open look, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball moves.
Here's Dillingham. Out to Edwards. In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
At the Hart, the kick out to Towns. Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hey, I've been waiting for you to ask me that for the chat. I've been waiting for us to ask for that chat.
I knew it. He's got him on the ropes.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Edwards. That one goes in. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
I can't
Here's
do that with
what's
the
coming
skills.
up for New York. On
You
Monday,
feel me?
they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Thunder, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the
You got look with the Raiders.
I'm
You
excited
got
for them
by
to
the
move
Raiders.
forward like this is a playoff matchup.
Hart,
I'm about
no
to
good.
say, did you see them?
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall
Megan,
so far.
I was going to too far.
Efficiency there.
It's 25. If you
I was already holding the shoe down before these niggas and went out of bounds.
The Knicks leading by 19.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established
I'm about to say,
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns.
he won another.
And the Knicks miss again. Timberwolves trail by 19. To the right side. Here's Dillingham. And the rejection by Towns. Bridges no drills the three-pointer. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
I don't know.
Now here's Brunson. T right on him. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Hart, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Anunoby against Randall. Now Dillingham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Anunoby. Good. Nice job down low. Anunoby's got 30 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. They'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Oh, bullshit. You wasn't even thirsty. You ain't said nothing.
That's probably what happened right there. When we changed that because it wasn't real player percent. So.
Season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for OG Anunoby.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Brunson. That shot missing. Randall with some nice D. Edwards drives in.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it's my bad.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
I always find one player that I can shoot with for 3, and I stick to it.
No, bro,
That's what I
was just going to shoot my 3.
You ready?
More we get this off, or you want to do random again?
Ready. So you guys go on to make plays. So you got 1 shot. Bulls, Wizards, and Pacers for me. See how. That's who you go with? Good. Oh, whoa. Fuck myself up. Bullshit. I know you ain't choosing me. I know I ain't. I probably ain't choosing me. Yeah, Knicks.
White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm OB1, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm OB1, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope. No SVO, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back. If we ride with from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, with the feet to the flow. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Like it's a gamble, and I'm how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship is flow. This drip thing I'm below sea level. Put that weak best right around. Watch her. 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go away. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey, they wanna leave me to act like they need me. faking. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see me.
Let's meet your Washington Wizards. Starting at power forward, 6'10", number 35, Marvin.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Here's the starting group. For Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings, and it's Simons in at the point. Ayton, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Here's Brogdon. Out to Bagley. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Valanciunas. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Good.
They were... totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Simons against Poole. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Washington shooting their first free throw in this game. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game now. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Here's Grant, following the bucket by the Wizards.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Poole up top. He's covered by Simons. Here's Sarr. Outside Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Avdia. Bagley, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Simons outside. Up top, Grant. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Simons. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. Now here's Poole. Give him 8. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Not good there, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, with a little bit of shine in that move. That is nicely done.
Here's Simons. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 6-point game. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. And here's Poole. Outside Bagley. From deep three-point range. Poole can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Outside for Brogdon. Back to Poole. From deep. Poole can't get that one to fall. Blazers trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Now here's Valanciunas. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Sharp finds Grant, and it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Wizards have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Brogdon drives in. Here's Valanciunas. And another miss by Washington.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Into the lane. And Brogdon with the stuff.
What a nasty finish from Malcolm Brogdon. My goodness, go to work.
And it's Simons missing. And here comes the break. Poole from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. Poole's got 13.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The scoring. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1. Driving in. Sarr pulls it in. Washington leading by 4. Now Valanciunas. Pass to Sarr. Now Poole. Poole work in the interior.
So if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll and I need to turn off the water.
Deflected.
He's playing offense and defense.
Avdia with a steal. In the air. Ayton, no good.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative to say the least.
Simons against Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
And Jordan Poole says I might be slight of frame, but I've got enough toughness to absorb this contact.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Ayton, 5 to shoot. That shot off. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Poole outside. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. The first. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Here's Poole. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Simons penetrating. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They get it again. He can't get that one to fall. Wizards leading by 8. And Poole puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Sarr. Poole against Simons. Poole with the ball. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Grant. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Poole outside from deep 3-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. And it's an 11-point Wizard lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. Simons got 10.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this room.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Avdia with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Avdia, good. Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now. Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right time pass.
Simons against Poole. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Poole. Here's Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sarr, defended by Avdia. Here's Poole. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Blazers trail by 6. Avdia attacking. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Avdia's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Poole against Simons. Poole outside. Outside Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second.
Oh, wow. They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G slam cam. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Poole outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the mid. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Sarr out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Blazers trail by 4. Sharp passes to Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Poole. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Pool Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Launches it from deep. The shot misses.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Blocked! And they get it back. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Simons with a steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Ayton passes to Simons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming, and Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Sarr pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Poole. Takes it inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
That's Jordan Poole going off the dribble drive, taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
Poole against Simons. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Poole against Simons. And Jordan Poole again. Poole's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. With the step back. Simons outside. No good with the triple.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And there's Poole on the assist.
He could have dropped a 60 ball. For y'all, Chad. This is for y'all. 60 ball.
Again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Graham.
Seriously, y'all. It's for y'all.
Poole against
Grab
Simons.
that.
Rejected by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and
want
sniffs
to
it
grab
out.
it.
That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Blazers trail by 9. Here's Simons. Ooh,
What?
good D by Bagley.
I don't even know what that was, but don't ever do that.
Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Clock at 4. Another shot. Poole shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 41.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
On the wing, Grant. Pass to Simons. To halt the run. The rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Poole outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. And Pretty Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They trail by 9. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, Jordan Poole may be slight of frame, but this guy willing to challenge any defender.
For the Wizards, Jordan.
That one's no good. Blazers trail by 10. It's Sharp on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Poole shot is off. Well, Portland's shooting around 44%. Not bad. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Wizards leading by 8. Poole for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Simons outside. On the wing, Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Poole up top. Guarded by Sharp. Poole, the pass to Brogdon. Off target from outside.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And Ayton gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Poole against Simons. Poole shot is off. The Blazers trail by 9. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a confident shot by Denny Avdia. He is not afraid of physical contact, clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. They've made the most of their chances there as well.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Shot clock at 3. Bagley, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Graham. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Poole. Now here's Brogdon. Guarded by Sharp. Simons against Poole. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Grant, the pass to Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
DeAndre Ayton, unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
And Poole puts up a deep 3. Oh, what a shot! That was from way downtown. Simons passes to Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wizards leading by 8. Poole with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Poole's shot is off. The Trailblazers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Poole. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Portland, no good that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Poole. Portland with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
And Washington has possession. They've led by as many as 11. The kick out to Poole. Poole exploding to the rim. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The drive by side. Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power! Again, Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Puts up a deep three. Avdia pulls it in.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's Sarr. Poole with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet to her.
Oh! Here's Brogdon. And Poole puts up a deep three. Washington again can't hit. So we see the Wizards get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
NBA, they showed that.
All right, Alec, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke.
Nigga was tripping. 52 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks. 17 rebounds. Back it up. Hey, y'all. I can't help myself, bro. I try, but hey, you feel me? Like, huh? I'm about to quit. Oh. No, I thought this was say something else. Way different like that. I'll get out of here. This thing. Wake your ass up. Yeah, I know, you know, I couldn't let y'all. It was lucky. I couldn't let y'all come in for us. Every night, comfortably, right there on the couch. I'm starting my quick check. You know I can't act like that. I never got better, you know. Y'all gonna be going back and forth with the same controller, Hakeem. That nigga finna go back to duck 3 times. Duck? Did they duck? Oh my God. So many good. So many good. You know, that you make it during the game. So many good. Likely to score 6. You know, what happened on that? Likely to score 6. Likely. Hey, I don't know what's watching though, brother.
I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth now,
say, what you be playing to again? Bro,
with your family, eat some good food, and I'll see you guys in the city.
Happy holidays, everyone. Here, PA announcer for the Sacramento Kings. Back for your top plays. Here are this week's contenders. Your first choice, a dribbling clinic from Stax Hefner in the theater. Swerves past the swipe attempt, then goes back upstream to dribble through the legs of the defense before rising up to dunk it home. What a theatrical journey it was, all the way to Dunk City.
You got the scene, bro. I'm about to say you got the two, bro.
With only 3.3 to go. Collects the deflection, finds a small window to shoot, and sinks it. 3 defenders are in the airspace, but zaps the shot for 36 of their team's 66 points. An edge of your seat game winner.
You got the multiplayer.
Vote now for your favorite play. As you capture your best highlights, send them in with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow. Have a happy and healthy holiday, everyone. Gotta go decorate my King's cutout cookies. I made purple and white icing. See ya!
The perfect build for NBA 2K25 can be an adventure, and you might change your mind about what you want once you're on the court.
Luckily, the Rebirth Quest gives you the chance to jumpstart new builds. Go find Ronnie 2K in the city, and the quest will be automatically completed when you reach a 90 overall rating.
All new builds from that point.
Bro, so you just set the camera up and then just do what it do. You can turn it on and off. Got it good, bro. How you doing? I don't need no must be a good one. Look at that. It's too close to me.
Straight. Ooh. Oh, you're my
Maybe it'll be prepared for the ads for tonight. Alright. That's 16 hours. That's some hours. Yeah, but you're not better than me. How you be streaming off of? You just go to like whatever you want to stream off of. You just go to the app.
You got download Twitch on your on here, and then bro, YouTube is already on there.
They already had everything. You just click on it. Yeah. He's up to there. Up to there.
Yeah, I'm on to it.
What is up?
both long sides and round off the other flat corner. I shaved off the deckle fat to be level with the flat muscle. I like to remove the fat blobs from the flat muscle because I want my rub to be directly on the meat and not on that fat. I remove the fat chunk near the end of the mohawk. I then go back and forth between shaving off the hard fat from the hump and the flat top. This brisket didn't have much of a core muscle and there was a lot of hard fat to trim off. I cut a slit in the fat cap just to see how deep the fat went and to serve as a guide for my future cuts. I did another pass to the edges to remove anything that was sticking out and smooth off some of the cuts on the top. I trimmed out some more deckle and cleaned up that edge, and then moved on to the next brisket. This is one of 3 briskets I trimmed in this session. Leave a comment below if you want to see the next brisket trim.
Oh, I did not look up. Oh, but double G. I got too much going on right quick. Then I gotta 1v2 this to the weight. Oh, snap. Wait, we got 2 1. Oh, it's not a 1v2. Oh, my. Who team is it? Oh, snap. Oh, snap, snap. Oh, we gotta go. This is not looking like it's gonna be a simple 1v2. Who team is this? Oh, Peter. Let me in, Peter. Peter, go. Push it. Push it, Peter. We gotta go, Peter. We gotta go. Oh, oh. I'm in the Lambo. I'm out. Oh, we in my car. Get out my car, boy. You ain't pay for this. Get out my car. That's 2. Wait a minute. That's 3. I ain't done. Can I get up? What? Oh, I ain't done the drop.
Have you ever wondered what could withstand the blow of a 5,500-pound axe? First, bulletproof glass that can stop a Barrett 50 caliber round. As you can see, the axe split the bulletproof glass in 2. Next up are several stacked cement slabs. No luck, they were cleanly split by the axe. Then, dozens of canned drinks. As expected, the axe smashed through them with ease. This time, 10 fire extinguishers. The moment the axe struck, all the extinguishers exploded instantly. Let's ramp up the challenge. A solid brick wall. Could it hold up? Nope, the axe tore right through it. What about a massive rock? Still no match. The axe sliced through it like it was a potato. Finally, let's try on a car. Even that couldn't withstand the axe's incredible force. So, what do you think could possibly stop this axe? Have you ever wondered what could... This man is close to becoming a millionaire because he works so hard and has a careful eye for perfection. Just watch closely how he arranges the massage table before the next patient comes in. You can easily tell that this man is a masseur and his business seems to be very successful. But all that because he never forgets to put so much care into even the smallest details. Even something boring like setting up the table for patients. But he does it in ways no one else would think of. He does it to make sure his patient is amazed and comfortable as soon as they see it. If he is great at his job, leave him a like. This man is close.
If you're not a fan of wood sculpting, this man will definitely change your mind.
You know what, bro? I've never been. You know what, bro? I'm tired of people still saying I use a Cronus. This is getting unplugged. No jump cuts. It's not that hard. Right. Just pull down. You know what, bro? I'm tired of people still saying I use a Cronus. This is getting unplugged. No jump cuts.
How you like? You go see happy. Yeah, crazy, bro. Yeah, good. I ain't gonna lie. All the way down to, you know, like you, but he thought he was gonna win. Bro, I was telling him, I told niggas, bro, don't get too hypey, man. I feed off energy. Like, people talk crazy, I feed off that. Other niggas think they gonna do it. Niggas just tweaking. Good. See why. Ooh, gotta charge the charger. Charge the controller. Charge me up. I'm gonna clean up. That's crazy, nigga. That's 11. That's, let's see. Can't fold, bro. Can't fold. Gotta start my music. That's all I need. That's all I need. My other phone in my bag. So I can put that music on there. Cause I'm trying to watch my Twitch. And them niggas use on my road. Them niggas in here kicking it. Ain't even asked. It's the principle. Niggas just ain't asked for shit. Took my good fucking wood, bro. Definitely, bro. Looking at it on the website. Still, definitely, bro. This is how it's supposed to be, bro. Dark, no stems, just like this. Perfect match, really. Everything on real time. Everything always good.